trouble for making that an email.
What, Afro Thunder?
In my middle school, yeah. Nah, my bad. It was Chocolate Thunder. That's what I did.
Yo, but as y'all can see, we here with another episode of Skeeze Studios. I have the lovely Miss K with me joining today, and we have Mr. Matthews. What's poppin', King?
How you feeling, my brother?
Chilling.
Yes.
So you already know. What's the word? What's the word? You gotta tell us who you are and what you do. Tell us your story, King.
Alright, so I go by Matthew Emmanuel. I am an artist. I also am a health entrepreneur. I am aspiring this juice business, Source of Life. And also do modeling to the side, but in any creative work as far as like photography. But that's my main interest right now, bro. Yeah, it's just proceeding with health and music. Juices in the music.
Where are you from?
I'm born in the Bronx by Wakefield, but I've always been moving back and forth from the Bronx to Yonkers my entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would really say, I don't know, like I don't like, my first thing is I tell somebody I'm from the Bronx. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I also am from Yonkers at the same time.
Facts. You can be from both.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, you can say both places impacted you.
Yeah. That's why I like to jack.
Yeah.
So where do you think you got your influence from? Coming from the Bronx, like that.
Most of my influence, believe it or not, bro, like as far as like in style or I would say like Pharrell, bro. Like I looked up to Pharrell a lot as a kid.
Just being outside of the box, right?
Yeah, he's like his style always stood out to me. Like with the music, his music always stood out to me. His style, his mannerism, and everything like that. And I just figured like those are the things that will attract, you know, the right people. The dope.
Well, you, in terms of like health, like when did you start getting into this health journey?
So, I've been making smoothies since a kid, but I just was doing it not the right way. Like, you know, I was adding wild white sugar. I'm adding bananas, regular bananas.
What's wrong with bananas?
The baby bananas is the better option.
Because I put bananas in my smoothie every morning.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's best if you cook with the baby bananas.
Like bananas and strawberry is mandatory.
It's mandatory, of
that's
course.
That's like a base for me.
That's a base,
yeah.
Of course, 100%. But if you get them baby bananas,
okay.
Remember you and me.
Where are we getting a baby banana from?
They have them in the store, Calvin.
Some stores. That's the thing. It'd be difficult to source out produce nowadays because how everything is genetically modified and stuff. And to get produce out here to New York alone is a process, bro. So it's just like, you know, when you can't source something good, just grab it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, how I got into the health. So, you know, I moved out to Costa Rica after a while because my mom said, yo, living in the States is too wild. So we moved to Costa Rica. I went off the grid completely, lived in the jungle.
Costa Rica?
Wow.
Yeah, Costa Rican Jamaican.
Okay.
And I lived in this little pueblo called Santa Rosa de Pocosol, like St. Rose of Little Sun is what the village was called. And then, you know what I'm saying, my mom had a restaurant there and it was dope. But then I came back here, we're moving back and forth, Yonkers and Bronx. And then literally in 2020, I worked at Styles P and Jadakiss, Juices for Life.
Okay.
And I worked at that juice bar and that's where I rediscovered my passion, which was juicing and making smoothies. But then I got so deeper into it, I just went to a next level of understanding and just of sourcing things and you know, these new innovative ideas that I just know would, you know, bring so much positivity into the consumer. You know
that's your brand now, right? Source for Life?
Source of Life,
Source
yes.
of Life.
So this is, I like to call it more so like a movement. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is keeping everything as natural as possible. Like no preservatives in my drinks. That's why I don't plan on doing nothing on stores. Like I just opened the store in Yonkers and then, you know, have many people come out. But right now it's just me, but I'm in the process of also forming a team to just, you know, working out all the 5 boroughs in Westchester. I'm just planning on servicing New York right now. Yeah.
What's like your one you recommend, your number one you should go get?
Anything with CMOS, 100%. I'm gonna tell y'all
Put them
something.
on. Put them on.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, man. I got this peanut moss drink, man. I have y'all driving crazy, man. If y'all live in LA, y'all driving all the miles to come out here just to try one of them, man. For real.
So I know that you're big into CMOS. I definitely seen a whole bunch of videos of you going into the ocean and actually collecting the CMOS yourself. Can you talk about that?
So I grabbed all this content and footage personally myself. I went to St. Lucia by myself to just go and like depend on God, just to make connections with people. And literally that's what I did. I was in this village of Labori, which is on the very southern tip of St. Lucia. And right there, bro, is where I got connected. I met all the right people I needed. And I met up with this sea moss farmer named Thaddeus. And he's the one who farms it as far as wild crafted sea moss.
Okay.
As far as wild crafted sea moss is, farmers who grab like these ropes and they have bottles, empty bottles with air in it, just to like let people that are driving boats to watch out because this is where the farming is at, and also to keep the rope afloat. And they literally insert the moss through this thread, and that's in like 3 to 4 weeks. That moss is big and ready to it just accumulate all this mucilage and is ready to harvest within that time period. But the true form of the growth of sea moss is wild harvest of sea moss, which is taken from the rock. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Sevi is one of the doctors that actually, mentioned about getting sea moss from the rock. That is the true, real source sea moss. Yeah.
When you started doing your like gathering more information about this, like where did you go to, like who did you speak to in terms of like trying to make sure your information was accurate and factual?
Wait, repeat that one time.
I said, like, when you were learning about all this, like, who'd you go to? Where did you actually study this, just to make sure, like, you're not reading no bullshit?
Right. So, I mean, I do a lot of my research is based off of just reading certain novels and just connecting in with a lot of people who are big in the whole plant-based industry. I source my information that way more so. To be in very specific, I couldn't tell you. It's just so many people and just literally life experiences allow me to, collect all the data that I've gathered, But surely enough, like, I wouldn't just tell anybody anything just to say, like if they're like, so how do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
I have the receipts, I'll be able to pull it up for sure.
So you've gotten like positive reviews on your drinks, like people actually feeling like health benefits, or?
Thankfully, I can say I have not received bad news yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Like everyone tells me they're healing, that whatever I recommend to them is functioning for them, and that right there is what enlightens my soul.
Mm-hmm.
What was the oatmeal drink that you gave me?
I gave you the peanut moss.
I'm jacking that. What was it?
So that I'm gonna tell y'all the basis. I'm not gonna throw everything in there. It got hemp seed, chia seed, sea moss, oat milk, wheat germ, peanut butter, almond butter, and a few spices that I ain't gonna get in there for y'all. But let me tell y'all something, man. Right there, everything natural, no man-made protein. All that scoop protein, that's fake, man. Tap into the real protein. You gotta think about like the gorilla. Like, what protein does he get?
Yo, what y'all know I am a fucking ape. Exactly. Thank you.
Hello.
Yo, so,
Bamboo shoots, by the way. That's how they get their protein.
So how's this transition for you when it comes to health and now into music?
Bro, the juices in the music. So I really started tapping into my musical skills, I would say, in 2015 is where I began to take it serious. I go with my bros, we hit the studio. But it's funny how things never functioned in life then. So many projects, so many music videos, so many songs, and nothing has taken out. And I just wonder why. Like, literally, I would question God, which, and it just wasn't meant to be that way. Like, God just had a different thing for me, and that's when I wasn't understanding, because I wasn't willing to submit into a different path into the music industry. So just seeing, again, rediscovering my passion into the health. Rediscovering my passion into juicing had brought something bigger than that, which was health in general, as a general aspect, and you know, I figured a way. Once this idea came about, I figured a way to mend the juices and the music together. What could bring our community together? Because my point is to service my community and other communities,
Yeah.
failing communities, people who are malnourished, and you know what I'm saying, or just bad negativity.
Ignorance.
Yeah, just ignorance and negative mind. That all dials down to the food. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's a big thing.
I mean, but you got people that are in the studios plenty of hours. How do you feel, or what do you suggest for them that are like artists that are stuck in the studios for hours? Like, their diets and their habits aren't the healthiest.
I recommend a lot of discipline because it takes that to really maintain that lifestyle. Not even a diet. I don't like to use the word diet because to me that sounds temporary.
Yeah.
I'm on a diet. It just sounds temporary, but when you say this is my
The
lifestyle,
lifestyle.
you've proven a statement. So it's like when to artists, I just recommend discipline. So it be times I get out the studio here 2, 3 in the morning, and we just like all there's is a 7-Eleven, and kind of everything there's fabricated. So it's just like even the fruits, there's a lot of genetically modified things. So you just have to go about the best way. Even if it's like trail mix, that's like my go-to. Trail mix, like an avocado sandwich, just like something. I'm just telling y'all light things because as a New Yorker, it's tough. It's like it's a lot of BS, like bull, and I think
Yeah,
it's
something
right.
natural.
3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you coming out the studio, you just made a hit. What you eating?
Bro, if the ox says the stove is closed, I'm getting my trail mix, my lemon water if they got, or coconut water, just spring water, and I'm going home.
That's satisfying you?
I'm
That's gonna hold it down. That's gonna hold it down, and that's the discipline that I need to, maintain my temple at the state, at the healthiest state possible. Because it's easy to
So
just be like.
Are you vegan then, or are you vegetarian?
I'm working to my plant-based
Okay.
diet, so I'm pescatarian at the moment. I don't eat any dairy. Besides, I'm be very honest with you. Besides pizza, that's like
you have your things.
it's like I said. Sometimes, guys, it happens.
Everything
it happens.
in balance. I feel
It's a
like.
balance.
Really everything in
That's
balance,
the importance. The balance. What I
Yeah.
tell everybody is the balance is so important.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Overindulgence in anything. You could drink too much water and die.
Exactly. You could eat McDonald's every day and live till 90.
Gangsta,
What
bro.
you mean you can drink too much water?
Yo.
Yeah.
Telling y'all,
Nah,
bro.
that's a thing. Wait,
There's
I'm
a
not
thing.
even-
There's a
Yeah.
thing. There's a thing.
Yo, you learn something new every day, no cap.
Yeah, bro. Just wild out. But
So how do you feel like, do you think that idea of like wellness, do you feel like that translates over into your music, or is it a different
It has because my music was so negative. And what I thought, right, at one point in life, it's funny, like I have a lot of friends or acquaintances that, make music, and to them, they're on the bright, they understand the reality of it. Then they're on, but even though they're on the bright side of their mind, and their whole thing is, well, I'm just gonna do this until I make it and then I'm out. And I think that's a very selfish way of thinking, because what you're basically saying is you're gonna exploit people's minds to negativity, and just
as like the quick way out?
as a quick way out. So you're literally hurting other people to help yourself, and that's something.
It's America.
Yeah, bro. I got it's just something I've taken so deeply. Like, I think that's another reason why I haven't. I know that's another reason why I haven't released music, because I'm very cautious to what I put, because words are very powerful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing has become like, just allow God to give me the time to project what I'm saying in a positive manner. What is going to represent Him? How am I going to be His ambassador, and to healthy wellness living?
And that's amazing, because I feel like especially rappers, singers today, not everyone's thinking about that consciously. Like,
Right.
What am I putting out? How do my words have impact on the people listening?
They don't.
So
Right.
I think that's really important.
And I feel like everything is so the same right now that people, industries that most record labels are comfortable with whoever fell off, there to replace them, literally, but they have to sound the same, that look the same, and people feel that that's the way to make it. So they're all doing the same thing and they're on the same way of life. That's the trauma that New York is facing right now.
Jim Jones said it. Companies are looking for numbers instead of talent.
Absolutely, I agree with that 100,000%. I agree with that.
But do you guys think it's always been that way, or you think that just started?
Nah, it started, honestly, I want to say 2016, 2017, like after the Jay Critch era, everybody started sounding the same.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Lil TJ started sounding like Boogie, but like you started seeing more boogies, like more
Bit
versions.
melodic, yeah.
You just started seeing way more copying and way more like similar sounds instead of a whole bunch of different genres that we could tap into.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, and I think with that being placed in the industry, it's not allowing people to really be creative. Like the youth, they feel like they have to follow this facade, and that is not allowing people to be themselves. And it's really just destroying the real creativity and things that people may want to project.
So many people get their personality from the internet nowadays. They don't even know themselves.
They don't know themselves,
Yeah.
and that's really the saddest part,
Mm-hmm.
in all honesty.
A lot of kids, 15, 16, getting signed, don't barely even know themselves.
Barely know themselves with mad guap just getting signed, and it's just like goes crazy. And then they're just allowing the pharmaceutical business, big pharma. They're allowing all this, like the music. They're not expliciting any of pharma sayings in music. Like everybody's talking about perks or Zans. They're not expliciting that into music in the radio even now. So it's like you see what they doing.
Yeah. So do you have like a process while you're making music? Do you have a routine you something before, or you more like a writer or freestyler? What's your process like for making music?
My process has changed since I've learned the fundamentals of like audio engineering and that of music. So when I'm by myself, I listen to a beat that my producer may send, and I get so hyped listening to it, like, and I'm literally repeating the hook like 20 times, and if my boy's there, he's like, "Yo, record it, like, we ain't taking that long," and I'm just like, "You're right," and then like I'm wasting energy like that, but nowadays it's just I've been tapping more into the Spanish music. Like I've been tapping more deeper into my roots. Like I don't even make English music anymore, just because I feel like it's more challenging to me now. And I'm very cautious of what I say, of making sure that the grammar is correct, and so it challenges me more as an artist. So I've been enjoying making the Spanish music.
Yeah. Have you made any Jamaican music yet?
I made it's like Spanish, Jamaican, like reggaeton, real reggaeton. So
we all the same. Like we're really all the same. Spanish, Jamaican, like
we are.
The crossovers are all there.
Literally, even in the food, things are similar.
Chicken, beans.
Right. Let me ask you that both. Rice and peas or rice and beans?
Rice and peas.
I'm jacking that. Rice and peas is.
It depends.
I see my boy Lou posted that.
It depends.
It's the rice and peas.
Rice and peas. I'm a jack. Rice and beans, y'all. I'm sorry. Like I love rice and peas though. Shout out to rice and peas. You held me down so many years.
Yo, but King, let the people know what you got coming up. Let us know what you got coming up so we can keep following that. Go ahead, tell them.
Yo, man. So check this out. I got this juice business ready.
Right there.
I got this one right here.
Yeah, tell that Kim.
This one.
Right there.
Hey, yo. So check this out, man. I got Source of Life coming to New York. Man, we doing things the right way. We bringing wellness to you. You know what I'm saying? If you are residing anywhere in the NYC, Westchester area, we got you, man. It's all just a hit up or a text. And we coming right to you, man. We got that coming along with the music. We ready to shift the culture and bend this whole state, man. Let's do it.
I'm here with Matthew. I'm here with the lovely Ms. K Easy. Yo, another episode of Skeeze Studios. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.
Hey yo, check us out. It's Matthew Emmanuel. Y'all here? I'm here with Skeeze Studios, man. Y'all better tune in or y'all tuned out, man. Straight like that.